Let's talk a little bit about reporting. In every module, there's a tab that lists all of the standard reports that are in the StarGarden system. In total, there are about 150 of these standard reports. Each report has a select screen that looks something like this, so you can sort and filter your data in a variety of ways. On the History tab, you can see all the different times that you have run this report in the past. You can go back in time and pull a report from last week, last year, whenever it was that you last ran it, and view the results. All of the standard reports in the system output to PDF and Excel, so you can review it and print it out if need be. However, if you can't find a standard report that meets your needs, you can use our embedded ad hoc report writer. This report writer does have a dashboard functionality, which you'll see in just one second when it comes up. You can put reminders or reports in that you'd like to see on a regular basis, and those will automatically refresh every time you come in. So you'd see them up in here. This tool allows you to access the data. So when we click Create Report, we're calling up our data. We can look at some views of the data and it will show us all the different fields that we have available for this particular report. We're going to pull up current employees for the base of this. You'll see in the left-hand side here lists all of the possible information that we have for this report. So let's go into employee and position. Let's put in an employee name. We'll also put in an employee number. And we're going to put in their total annual salary as well. So as you can see, you can do a quick drag and drop to pull the information over that you want to report on. Obviously, we're doing a pretty simple report here, so we only dragged 3 things over. So you can do filters and calculations. You can also section the report to make it easier to read. You'll see that there are different formats available as well. We have charts, we have graphs, whatever works best for you to display the information. But once you're happy with what you've set up, we would go to Output, and then this will query the database and it's going to pass back all the data that you requested. This is a great query tool. If someone asks a question of you and you don't know the answer and you need to have an answer, you can come in here and run any report that you like with the data that you have. You can also save the report for future use, so you can save it for your own private use, or you can publicly publish it and make it part of a bigger library that other people can access. So here we have the data coming up. These reports will also output to Word, PDF, rich text, and Excel. So over time, the idea is that you would get a list of reports, which we would see back on our dashboard. And you'll be able to call on those reports at any time. So for example, a headcount report, if that was one thing that you often run, it will show up on your dashboard. It could be something that you had built or somebody else had previously built it. And you can review the calculations and the data that is going to be displayed there. When you're happy with it, you can just simply refresh the data to get the most up to date. Over time, the library of reports could get quite extensive. Lots of reporting options there. One thing to remember about the embedded ad hoc report writer is that it does respect security. So if you've got it set up so that I can't see wages, if I was to go in here and say, show me all the wages, it's not going to show me the data because I don't have security to do that. So it's very important and it's a great aspect of having it embedded in the application itself.